Hi friend, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Kat. Today I'm showing you this look, which is my go-to stage makeup look. As I've mentioned on my channel before, I am in a band. I'm in the band Peach Club, I'm the front woman, and this is what I usually wear when we perform. We are a riot girl band, so we make feminist punk anthems, very empowering, anti-sexism, anti-racism, anti-transphobia, anti-homophobia music, and if you're into that kind of stuff, you should definitely check us out. This is also the look that I wore in my lookbook for stage outfits. If you haven't seen that, I will link it up in the so you can check that out if you'd like to. If the focus is funny through this video, I'm really sorry. My camera, I don't know what's going on. The settings have changed somehow by themselves and they're no longer focusing. I'm sorry, I hope that it's okay and not too annoying. Anyway, if you want to see me do this, keep on watching.
Hi, I think we're in focus. I've been fiddling with the camera settings a little bit because it was messing up, so hopefully this is fine. So as I said in the intro, today I'm doing my go-to stage makeup. Our band's aesthetic has kind of stayed very similar through the years, which is very much pink, red, black, white, and a little bit of green for our last EP cover, which I will put a picture here, and I'll put a picture up of our other EP cover, and you can sort of see the aesthetics that we go for, but I'm very much a pink, red, black and leopard print. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to do a pink eye look with a red lip, with my favourite red lip ever, and yeah, let's get into it. I've already started with my concealer and my eyebrow gel in, just because I think it's a bit boring, and also my skin is really playing up at the minute, and I just thought nobody wants to see that, so thought we could just start with that already on. So first things first is bronzer. Now obviously when you're on stage there's a lot of lights and you can get really flushed out really easily. I go quite ham with bronzer, and in my day-to-day life, especially recently, I've been using a lot of cream bronzers, but for stage I definitely use powders a lot more because I sweat a lot. I'm very lucky that I'm not a face sweater. I'm everywhere else sweater, but my face stays relatively dry, unlike Charlie, our guitarist, who like gets sweat in her eyes and in her mouth, which is just gross. I'm very lucky that I don't get that. But the bronzer that I use, which you can see I've used a lot of, is pretty minging, to be honest, and this is the W7 Life's a Beach bronzer in Beach Bum. This is like, I've used it so much that there's nothing on the packaging anymore, and the label is pretty grim as well. There you go, it cost me £3.99. Bargain. I've really gotten a lot of use out of this, and it looks dark, but it's not that dark. So I just put this in all the places you would usually put bronzer, basically. As I said, I go quite heavy because otherwise you get really, really flushed out, and it just, yeah, you can look a bit weird. I thought I could sort of talk a little bit about the band as I'm doing this. So my band is called Peach Club. We are a feminist riot girl band. We do intersectional feminist punk. It's quite funky, it's punk, you know. I love our music very much. I listen to my own music quite a lot because we write music that's super empowering, so when I need it, I will listen to it. We've got 3 EPs and a handful of singles as well. So our first EP was The Bitch Diaries. We released that in 2016, I think. And it is really lo-fi. We recorded it at a studio in Norwich that unfortunately no longer exists. It was called Old School Studios, and it was in a old nuclear bunker, which was it was so cool. And Jason, who ran it, was so sweet and lovely, and everything was recorded on analog, so it's really lo-fi, and it's really cool. Like, it sounds really 90s. I'd say my favourite track from that EP is probably I'm a Bitch. Let's do a timeline. So I was going to be in a band with some other friends, and that never worked out. So I decided to kind of pursue it as a solo thing, because I was really enjoying making punk, because before I did punk I was very much a singer, songwriter, acoustic-y kind of gal. You know, I had a electric acoustic. I invested in a electric guitar that I got from Cash Converters. It was lovely. It was this baby yellow one. Yeah, I decided to kind of carry on by myself, and I wrote quite a lot of songs then. And then I met someone who we decided we were going to be a two-piece. I was going to play guitar, she was going to play drums. We did that for a little while, and then she decided that she didn't want to do it anymore. So I managed to find a whole group of people. So I've got Becca, Amanda and Charlie, who are now, you know, my closest friends in the world. I absolutely love them, and we have a really fucking fun time. And then our second EP was called the Cherry Baby EP. We released that in 2018, and that was recorded at Sick Room Studios, which we've recorded 2 EPs there now, and that was definitely a really exciting time. My favourite track on Cherry Baby is probably Oh My God. I think it's Oh My God. It's one of my favourite songs to play live, because it's just like, it's quite fast, it's exhausting, but it's so much fun to play live. I'm going to stick on a little bit of blush. I'm going to use my Milani Luminoso, a little bit of this, and I just pat it on the top of my temples. Last year we released my favourite EP that we've ever done, which is it's called Postmodern Siren. It's full of my favourite songs we've ever written, and my favourite song of our entire discography, which is on that album, that EP, is Faux Feminist, which is all about men who use feminism to basically enter your safe spaces and then abuse it, or, you know, say they're feminists and don't actually do anything to help feminism. You know, like those guys that know that their friends are abusers but they don't do anything about it. That's what that song's about. For a little bit of highlighter, I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach one. I'm going to use the gold side, so this side here. I think I'm actually going to go over this with something else, because I don't like how that looks. I'm going to take my Revolution and Soph highlighter palette, and I'm going to use this gold one here. I think it might have just been a bit too light for my complexion right now, because I am quite fake tanned. So that's usually what I go for skin. So it is quite intense. It's not something I would wear on a day-to-day basis, because it is just a bit much. But obviously, again, as I said, the lights and everything, it needs to be quite intense. Otherwise, it just gets completely flushed out. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of this NYX spray. Now we can move on to eyes. Priming them as I always do with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. That's what I always use. It works really well for me. Okay, now this look is going to be quite similar to the pink monochromatic look I did in collaboration with my friend Victoria on here. It is just big wing hot pink like that is what I do. I was looking at some old pictures trying to determine whether I ever used a shimmer or not, and I don't think I did. I think I just did like pink and then like tapped my highlighter over the top, because I just find that shimmer eyeshadows on me crease really badly when I'm like hot and sweaty, and mattes just work a lot better for me when I'm on stage. So I'm going to be using the EYN Bright Mattes by Beauty Bay, which, if you're interested, I do have a 3 looks 1 palette using this gigantic thing. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the shade Make Them Wink, which is this one here, really nice hot pink, and I'm just going to put it all over the lid, all over my crease. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong eye. And just yeah, put this everywhere. So last year we went on our first ever UK tour, which was incredible. We booked it all ourselves, which was like incredible considering we'd never done anything like it before. We made some really great friends and some great connections, and it was for the Postmodern Siren EP. So it was all, we were all wearing pink, green and like black and white. So a lot of the nights I was wearing eyeshadow like this, or I was doing pink, green, like bright green eyeshadow with red lips, and that's another one of my favourite stage looks. Yeah, so like big and blown out and pink, and then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. If I can find one that's clean would be great. I think I might use this little fluffy pencil brush, and then I'm going to go into the shade Dragon Fruit, which is more of like a purpley pink, and just kind of deepen it up a little bit. I might actually also go into Head Over Heels, which is a red, like a burgundy red, because a lot of the time I used to use my Modern Renaissance, which was the reds and the pinks in there are more, yeah, like burgundy toned. I'm going to really quickly go and catch up the other eye and do my waterline and mascara, and then we'll come back and we'll do lips together because I want to show you this lipstick. Hello again. So I've just popped on some mascara and I put in a nude pencil in my waterline. This is Honey Dude from Colourpop. Okay, so lipstick. I'm going to show you my favourite red lipstick that I've ever found, and it's fucking discontinued and I'm furious about it. I have one backup. I rarely use this now because I don't want to use it up, but this is the NYX Full Throttle lipstick, and this was in the shade Fully Loaded, I think it's called. Oh no, sorry, Sandman. And it is like a brown red street, like it's gross because of how much I've used it, and like the bullet is this big because I have used it so much. I am in a constant search for a new lipstick that's like this, a brown toned red that dries super matte but isn't really uncomfortable. I'm going to put it on and you're going to see how beautiful it is. I'm just going to quickly fix this lip line. I'll be back. Rest in peace to this lipstick. I think this is the last use I'm going to get out of it, but I honestly I've never found something that looks like this gorgeous brown tone red, dries completely matte, doesn't move, you don't have to redo it through the day. It's just like, it's just incredible, and it sucks that it doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, this is the finished look. Let's zoom out and we can chat. So yeah, that's the end of this video. This is how I usually do my makeup when we perform. I love it. Like, this is one of my favourite makeup looks to do, like pink eyes and red lips. I feel powerful, I feel ready to step on some throats. Just before this, I should have uploaded a lookbook including some of my favourite outfits that I wear on stage. Practical, but also fashionable, but also like our band's aesthetic as well. Anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Links to all my social medias, including band's social medias, will be down in the description. Please check us out on Spotify. We're called Peach Club if you like funky, punky, political music. Thank you so much for watching. Eat good, drink good, take care of yourself. Lots of love. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.